Yo, what's up guys? Seasonal Talk Sam here to bring you guys an episode 3 review of K. And all I gotta say is, finally we get a freaking explanation as to what is going on, because pretty much me personally, I was just completely frustrated just watching the first episode, because the first 2 episodes, because honestly, like I didn't understand what the fuck is going on, like why, like anyway, I pretty much, addressed all of that in my episode 1 review, and partially some of that in my episode 2 review last week. But finally, we pretty much know who those guys were, what are the kings, and yeah, pretty much all that good stuff. And pretty much most of it was explained by Kuro, which I find which not really surprising. Well, not funny, but at the same time not surprising. I guess that, Kuro would be the one to explain, what was going on to what's his face, Yashiro, because Yashiro is just as clueless as to us, the viewers, pretty much. So in a sense, Yashiro is pretty much like a viewer, so to speak, in the sense that, like, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He doesn't know why those guys attacked him, and what are kings and all that other stuff, just like us viewers. So and with pretty much the stuff being explained, now I'm really interested in this series. If they fucking did this in the first episode, I would probably be way more interested. But it doesn't matter now. It was explained. The skateboard dude, I think his name was Yato. That guy's a fucking G. Like, holy shit. Like, which I like how what Kuro pretty much described. What are they called? Homer, the Red Kingdom or something. Pretty much Homura. He pretty much described them as violence. That's like if you had to choose one word to describe Homura, it would be violent, because the way they do things is just completely uncalled for and just violence, and just, yeah, and you can just see that from Yata, because Yata's he just doesn't care. He'll fuck up anybody that just pisses him off. Like, that's how crazy Homura is, I believe. So and pretty much the police that came in the first episode, apparently they're referred to as the Blue Kingdom, I believe. I don't really remember if they're referred to as kingdoms. I think they are, considering the fact, each kingdom, or yeah, each group has 7 kings, so I'm assuming, or maybe it's clansmen. I don't know, fuck it. But all in all, this was a really informative episode, and now I'm really curious as to what's gonna happen next, because at the end, like, Yashiro's like, but it's not me, even though it blatantly shows that Yashiro fucking shot one of Homura's men, which is the main reason as to why they were fucking chasing him in the second half of the first episode, and I'm pretty much still trying to hunt him down till this episode, even though they surprisingly didn't, they weren't really focusing that much on trying to get Yashiro this episode. So I'm pretty sure probably the hunt for Yashiro's head will resume next week's episode, maybe, because I don't think they're going to let that go. I just think that Homer's pretty much too preoccupied with other shit to get back to Yashiro and killing him. But yeah, like, Yashiro's like, oh, it's not me. You gotta believe me. Which, honestly, I gotta agree with Kuro on the part that it actually was him, because I could see this happening. Like, saying, like, in the 11th or 12th, or even probably the 11th or 12th episode, they revealed that, like, before that, Yashiro pretty much did something to erase his memory, so then people would think he went missing and he just started a new life, and just, yeah. But I know for a fact he's eventually going to remember what he did on that night, because I believe Yashiro is pretty much referred to as the colorless king. So that seems pretty interesting. But yeah, I could totally. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, Yashiro did something to himself to make him lose his memory. If I'll be surprised if they don't, if that doesn't happen. I'll be surprised they explain, you know, how, you know, I'll be surprised if, you know, they explain it another way. But I'm pretty sure Yashiro made himself lose his memory by some sort of method. But yeah, overall good episode. So glad they explained shit. And yeah, leave it in the comments below regarding episode 3. And yeah, so anyway, this is Seasonal Talk Sam here with my K episode 3 review. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week with my K episode 4 review.